I was going to try to film without Kovu coming in, but my needy traits have passed on to all of my children, and he couldn't be in the room without me. So, okay, I think this is what is good. What's good, dude? What's good? You want to go now? Yeah, get out. Go, go, go. Uh-oh. Go. Oh my god. You're choosing to stay? Can you see? You can't just be in the doorway, dude. Okay. Hi, my name is Angela, and this, it turns out, is the last update to my 2021 Pan That / Those palette / eyeshadows. The reason why this is the last update is what I've been doing since I started the project is having December off to do whatever I want. So this is my second year doing the project. Last year I did this as well. I still upload a video that is related to this project. I'm planning to do that this year as well, where in December I will upload a video ranking all of the eyeshadows that were in my Pan That / Those palette / eyeshadows this year. So look forward to that. I like the video idea. I'm going to keep doing it because it helps me reflect on the whole project, like since the beginning. Anyways, let's get started on the update. I always start with my Pan That palette, which is a mixture of Colourpop eyeshadows, mostly from Chasing Rainbows and Sweet Talk, but one from Brown Sugar, a leftover from my Pan That palette last year. And this is how it's looking right now. Put up the tallies for it. You'll notice some changes. After last update, I repressed Wiggles and Feel Free. Notice Wiggles is almost gone. That's amazing. But Feel Free is no longer with us, right? So I have hit pan on Feel Free, and then it started to shatter as I was hitting pan. So I was like, ooh, that's going to be a sensitive eyeshadow. And then it did break apart in the pan. And I was like, man, okay, I'll repress it. It should be good after that. I repressed it and it just shattered again a few days later. Normally I would repress it and put in the effort to repress it, but I was in the middle of being at my boyfriend's cousin's wedding ceremonies and like getting ready for it. And there was just a shattered pan in the middle of this palette, and I was trying to use shades in this palette, and it was just like too much just to try to go around the shattered powder. I just tossed it and I was like, it's gonna be okay. You know, it's not a big deal in the long run. In the grand scheme of things, this shadow is not a big deal. So that's just gone. Not going to be able to get more use out of it, but I'm not going to try to babysit an eyeshadow formula that's just shattering over and over. I didn't get any usage on any of the pinks in this palette. So this one, and ICYMI, no use at all. I have just been totally slow on all of these. I am not going to hit pan on ICYMI by the end of this next month. I definitely won't. Maybe Prism, because I'm getting this nice dip in that corner there. But definitely not ICYMI. I haven't been reaching for ICYMI like I thought I would. I like the color in general, but I guess I don't gravitate towards it for my eyes, so. But I've been getting a lot of use out of Eclipse. What would be cool is if I finished Eclipse, I use it on my nails all the time, just so that I have something on my nails for when I go to work. I also used it on my eyes, not just on my nails. So I have a few looks, one for a wedding reception event that I went to for my friend, and one for school when it was picture day. I did this look twice, and I used Eclipse in both, and it just looks so nice. So I was feeling myself with that look, and Eclipse was in that one. I can't wait. I hope I finish it. Today I have Prism in my brows and just Wiggles setting my base a little bit on my eyelids, and blurred lines on my brow bone. So still getting used to how blurred lines a lot as well. This little guy. And I got more use out of Jamocha, so it's going okay. It's just weird that it's about to be the end of this project. So now we will move on to my pan those eyeshadows side of the project. And I always start with the ones that I got the least use out of. So the shadow I got the least use on this past update is definitely Cannoli from my e.l.f. x J Kissa to the Rescue palette. But here it is, over here. I used it once and that's it. I used it for my update video on my whole collection project pan. I did a complimentary look between orange and blue, and I used Cannoli in that. I've used it 4 times in total in this project. The main thing with Cannoli, and this is where like the formula is showing up to be a little tricky, is that Cannoli, when you blend it out, there is a greenish tint that shows up. Like, it's almost like the blue is reacting to the yellow in your foundation, or it's just the green mixed in with the blue. Once you blend it out, it separates from other pigments. I'm not sure how to word it, but Cannoli is tricky because there's a risk of getting that muddyish green tinge added to your look. It's subtle, it's not a big deal. Like when I'm saying it, you might be thinking like vivid green, but I mean it just starts to look a little muddy and not pure blue. Yeah, Cannoli, that's got one use. Not gonna hit pan on it by the end of the project, most likely. The next shadow I thought I was gonna get more use out of, but I just didn't get around to it. I don't know what happened. It was Paper Tigers by Colourpop. It's a matte single. Paper Tigers is right there. I used it only once, and that is today. I used it in my crease here, and I mixed it with a brighter yellow from my A to Z project pan called Justice from Colourpop Sailor Moon. So I have more of the yellow in the inner corner and Paper Tigers more by itself on the outer corner. I love Paper Tigers. Like, I love that color so much. I just don't know what happened. I was leaning more towards neutral looks, not any neutral look that leaned to a specific color. I was looking more towards like tan, brown neutral looks and not yellowy. I guess that's what was happening, but I love this look today. I wanted to make sure I did get use out of Paper Tigers before I filmed this update. I have this yellow from, I think it's my Sunshine from Give Me Glow, yeah, in my inner corner, and my Sunshine is like killing it on the inner corner. It's such a bright light yellow. It looks so good in there. Oh, spoiler! I got some JD Glow shadows and I want to do a first impression / kind of haul thing. And I got these 2 JD Glow shadows and a few others. So I'm gonna do that later on once I get another package. But oh my god, look how beautiful those look. They're so pretty. The next shadow we're going to talk about is Boss from this Kaleidos Futurism Neon palette. This one rolled in last update along with Paper Tigers. I only used Boss twice. There's not much to say. I love the color. I love this little palette. I'm so happy I have it. The shimmers are bomb in this palette. You can see my little tripod squatting like a little starfish. This is just a really bright orange, and it rolled in after I had just rolled out a different bright orange. So I'm kind of oranged out, I guess. Probably not going to roll it out by next update, but that's okay. Boss will stay in for another month. This next one that we're going to talk about is, spoiler alert, the only one I hit pan on. And it is Stargaze from the Dominique Cosmetics Celestial Storm palette. And I used it 3 times, and the reason why I have such a big pan and I was able to hit pan on it was because I did use it for my nails. When you have it on your nails, there's like a purpley kind of, I have not been swatching. Sorry, I've been so good past updates, but I forget all the time. This is Cannoli. This is Paper Tiger's beautiful, kind of like camely yellow tan, and Boss, which is like Cheeto orange. And this is Stargaze. And what I was saying is that when Stargaze was, when you have it on your nails, you can kind of see the shift to purpliness more. It's still like bluey purple, but kind of purpley. And it was beautiful on the nails. It really was. I had to use a lot to build it up though. I definitely was like, I'm pretty sure I can hit pan if I use it on my nails, so I'll use it on my nails. But it was beautiful on. I hit pan on it after 10 uses on October 21st. I used it 2 times last update to get that pan, but then I used it an extra time to kind of build up my nails color after it had chipped a bit more. So yeah, Stargaze is out. I'm glad to have this huge pan in a shadow that I don't like. So people are probably going to be like, oh, that's clearly your favorite shadow. And it's like, no, it's not. It's probably my least favorite. The next shadow we're going to talk about, I used 4 times and it also rolled in last update. And this is Squeeze Me from Colourpop's Orange You Glad. You can see a dip happening. 4 times isn't a lot, but I've used this shadow quite a bit before. It's not flaky, it's loosely pressed. When you put your finger in, a lot comes off, but a pleasant surprise, which I was like, let me just try this. I have extra on my finger, let me try this idea. I used it as a highlighter on my blush draping. This strategy with Squeeze Me using it as a highlighter probably will not work if you're looking for something subtle, but I already had like a lot of blush going on and I just wanted to try it, and it works. If you just have a little bit on your finger and you tap it out, it looks really pretty. So I used it as a highlighter twice, I think, along with using it on my eyes. It'd be great if I actually could hit pan on this for next update. I'm hoping. We'll see. The next shadow that we're going to talk about in the last one is Dominique Cosmetics Berries and Cream, the shadow called Chocolate Mousse. I used it 6 times. You can probably just see that the D and the C are wearing away now. And I have it in my look today on the outer corner. I used a basic dark brown the most this past update. I needed to do more neutral looks, so that's why. But also, it's very handy. Even if I want to do something colorful, like a yellow look like this. Won't hit pan on by next update, but I'll get more use out of this shadow for sure. And I've been getting more use out of this palette in general, mostly this shadow. I used it in my inner corner twice, and it was nice. I really like it. It has a slight pinkiness to it. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I forgot to swatch. This is Squeeze Me over here, and like when you blend it out, it's kind of just this orangey tinge. So there's Squeeze Me, and then there it is, like barely there, but there's still a shine and glisten to it. There's some chocolate mousse. It is a dark brown. There you go. These are all the ones staying in, and this is the one rolling out. Hi, so we're going to roll in a new shadow, but fun fact, my computer of 8 years, my laptop, died. The file that had a number for each eyeshadow is gone now, so I'm going to randomly re-roll by giving a number to each of my palettes. So I have them in a line on the floor right now. That's my line of palettes over there. It's 13 eligible palettes. I'm not including the palette that has my A to Z project. I'm not including It's Frickin' Bats or the Flower Punk palette by Kaleidos. The Morphe Such a Gem palette is not included in this because it's already rolled in like 3 times this project and I'm just over it. So not the Morphe Such a Gem palette either. I have it from 1 to 13. Okay, and then let's see, 2. That's my Lunar Beauty Strawberry Dream palette. I would love to get more use out of it, even if I'm not going to hit pan. It's already rolled in once this year. So there's 15 shadows, but one is ineligible because there's already a pan. So let's do 1 out of 14. Okay, so I changed that from 1 to 14. And it will just do that. It didn't actually roll 10. So let's figure that out. Count with me, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo, my favorite shadow, Lightning, from one of my favorite shadows from this palette for sure. There's already a good dip, obviously, because I love this shadow. And what's funny is that Strawberry Moon rolled in on, I think, the last update to my project last year. Again, this palette is coming in at the very end of the year just to say hello. You see that? Beautiful, like gorgeous, so gorgeous. This is my new color story for the last update of this project for 2021. What a fun color story to end with, right? I'll try to get some stuff done. I'll try to do some more looks. I'll try to hit pan on Squeeze Me, maybe even Lightning if I'm able to. This next month is going to be crazy. Did I tell you I was getting married? No, I didn't. But yeah, I don't know how much progress I'll be able to do actually. Anyways, this is the end of my last update for this year. Sorry it was chaotic. Whatever, I'm gonna edit out the chaos, even though chaos is my name. Bye.